Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. So originally this week, I was actually going to do a collage intro thing that I've seen people do, where basically it goes like this: on this week in YouTube Gaming Community, we're going to talk about do your videos well. What else was it? MAME cabinet with LCDs. Just some things like that. That other people do with little things, but that'll be next episode. I'll do that. More work, but it'd be fun to do. Anyway, welcome back to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble835, and today's episode, we're going to start off, and in case you're wondering, is episode 214. But we're going to start off with a video from Gashead Steve, basically a community question asking, do you do this as well? Basically, what do you think about especially your older videos? What do you think about your videos? Being someone who obviously last week and a half has uploaded some of my original videos, my original collection video I originally uploaded to YouTube over 4 years ago. My first YouTube Gaming Community 4 years ago. I can't believe it's been 4 years. In some ways it feels longer, in some ways it feels less longer, but I'm planning out like the 5th year, when I hit 5-year mark, what I'm going to do. I have some big plans for that. And I watched those videos in my collection update, and we'll go, wow, you know what? These videos are really better than they thought they were. I thought they weren't going to be entertaining at all to me at all. I thought they were going to be bad, and they weren't. They're actually quite better than I thought they would be. So I'm actually kind of proud of those videos. Again, I've never been a person, when I give my opinion on something, to it's my opinion. That way I know no matter what, I'm never going to back away. That's my opinion. At least then it was my opinion. Some things have changed over time, but so what do you think about your videos? Do you dread watching your old videos? Because I know I did. When I went back and watched them, I dreaded going back to watch them. Go, man. And the only thing I could say is I know I did a lot of those in my videos, and that was the one thing when I watch it that does bother me, that I all the time in those old videos. But you get better with that stuff over time, even though it doesn't seem like it. You do get better over time. So the next video we're going to talk about is from Botza brand, and it is Pop Quiz Hotshot. So basically, he was going to show some rare video games he got, and he decided, let's do a quiz thing with it, where basically he may show you an intro of a game. He may show you, like, for example, Japanese games, and you just figure out what it is. A fun little way to do a pickup video. Definitely check that out. And the next one is from Mick 74, Blip main cabinet with LCD marquee. This is a really cool, you've seen MAME cabinets before, we all had, there's a lot of people who've gotten MAME cabinets on YouTube. But the fact that this thing has an LCD marquee that can basically change with the game, or basically how you have a program to show whatever marquees you wanted to, is kind of cool. Like, imagine playing a game, whatever game you wanted to, you had all these games on there, and the marquee would just change with whatever game you're playing. That is really kind of cool. Again, it's kind of cool. Technology makes little things better, but I still love the original old school marquees at the same time. And next up is a return, though he hasn't technically been gone from YouTube, just this channel, and that is ChargeBackForward. CBF is back. Terence, as some of you know, is part of 3 kilobits now, and he's back to his channel making videos. So if you want to see him at 3 kilobits, or you want to see him on ChargeBackForward, definitely go check him out. But definitely, he's got content. He's already got a couple other videos up besides this one on ChargeBackForward, if you want to go check them out. And the next one is a question from CyberSnake7. I lost the love for modern gaming. Have you? And as a gamer, this is an interesting question, because I don't think I've lost the love for modern gaming. I've lost the interest in a lot of the games that they are making. Meaning, I love gaming and new experiences. Right now, we're kind of in that weird next generation lull from last generation, where they're just basically bringing out the same games from last generation to this generation, and there isn't been, quite honestly, a lot of creativity in the games right now. I mean, we got a Wii U, and I love that system. And actually, for whatever reason, Microsoft and Sony just haven't come up with a lot for those systems to pique my interest. Now, I will say this honestly, I will not be getting an Xbox One this generation, but that's my decision. But if you're looking right now at Sony or Microsoft, there isn't anything to blow you away, say, I have to get that system now. And quite frankly, you could probably make that argument for all three systems. Honestly, that's one of the problems this generation weirdly has right now, is people are doing that, oh my god, it's all over, when there just isn't been any games to like make people rush and have to get it. And the second thing I'll say about modern gaming is the price of these systems are way too high. $400, $350 is out of what you consider the regular family's price limit, and until that changes, these system sales are not going to be what people are expecting them to be. They're not going to be astronomically high. But I haven't lost my love. I love Mario Kart 8. My whole family does. It is a really fun game. I play games like Unturned on the Steam, a real fun free-to-play game, which I actually spent $5 to get the gold membership. I don't hate modern gaming. I've just changed what I like about than I did in the past. Like maybe in the past, like last generation, maybe it was part of being part of YouTube at starting at that time in that generation, but I had to have all three systems eventually. This generation, I don't feel the need that I have to have all three. There's nothing yet to make me want to do that, so I wish there was more variety right now. And in modern gaming today, there isn't a lot of variety. I don't want to say it's all the same, but it's the same genres. The genres that they're just making, and there's nothing to make it wow. Oh, that's something like, and for some reason, maybe it's because I like the older stuff, like, but maybe that's it. I don't know, but I don't hate it, but I'm not like all aboard right now. What do you think about modern gaming? Are you in it? Are you not? And next one is a song cover from a video game. It is from the Dance Central Sonic Adventure. Welcome to the Station Square piano cover. Now, I always love when people can do a little new twist to a song or make it sound different. In this case, it is the song, but it is done by piano, which sounds really cool to me. So there you go. If you like video game music done a different way, definitely go check it out. I don't know why I keep saying definitely check it out, but I do. So, the next video here is from Dave Franco, and it is my PlayStation Vita collection summer 2014. And the reason I pointed this video out is because, quite frankly, it just doesn't seem a lot of people are covering the Vita. And while I don't think the Vita is a bad system, the people who own the Vita, the people who make games for it, just don't seem to promote the stuff coming out for it. So, if you have a Vita or possibly looking for new games, definitely check it out. He does have a lot of different games he shows. And the next one is from SeeJayAre. It is Mario Kart 8 Toys Complete Set McDonald's Review Feat with Andrew. Now, for those who don't know, Mario Kart Toys, I know already came up over Europe and other places, and they're out over here right now. And quite frankly, I actually own, I have Donkey Kong, because I love Donkey Kong, but we actually have all these figures except for, the visor's actually up behind me, except for Luigi and Bowser, and right now, in my area, they just can't be found, so if I want to complete that, I'm probably going to have to get those two. But these toys are kind of cool, and if you want to see what they all look like, definitely check out his video with the little kid at the end who loves the toys. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about milestones, and the best way to do this is just have some kind of intro that I made for it, just for the heck of it, and here we go. Milestones in the community. So guys, back from that intro, I was just goofing around when I made the intro, having a little fun, so there's that intro for it. And because there were a lot of milestones since the last time I did a community video, the first one is the Easter egg Easter egg hunter. Honey, what is hunting? What the heck? Hunter. That's what I get for talking faster than I'm thinking. The Easter egg hunter, Draw My Life 100,000 subscribers. He just recently hit 100,000 subscribers, which is really cool. I will say this, when people talk about people on YouTube, he, to me, has always been very passionate about gaming and has always been the same about gaming. No matter what he's talking about, he always seems so excited and into what he's talking about. But in this 100,000 subscriber special video, not only does he obviously thank people for hitting 100,000 subscribers and shouting out certain channels, including this one, which I'm very humbled to be shouted out in anybody's video, but he also does it like he basically takes a dry erase board and draws all this stuff, and he basically tells you the story about him. that if you want to know about him, check out the video. It's really cool to not only hear about his life, his wife, and his gaming, how he got into gaming and his gaming life also. If you're interested in that, definitely check it out. And next up on another milestone, Pat the NES Punk. You'll see a theme here. 100,000 subscribers, YouTube channel message. So you also hit 100,000 subscribers, which is really cool. That is a feat I think very few people really do make on YouTube, even though sometimes people think it is easy. And it's, to me, I think to a lot of people, it's unfathomable to believe that 100,000 people would watch you. And I know they've all kind of made that comment, but it's really cool to see people get to that milestone. Because there was a third person who hit that milestone. It was none other than MetalJesusRocks. MetalJesus Ask Me Anything, 100,000 subscribers. So there you go. Go watch the video, ask him anything, and congratulations to all three of those people for 100,000 subscribers. That's really cool. But we have one more milestone. A much smaller milestone, but still a cool milestone for anybody who originally started on YouTube and when their channel was really small. And this is from Big G from SA, my 51 subs milestone. So he just hit 51 subs. Well, it was actually 77 at the recording of this video, but he was at 51 around the time we made this video. But in this video, he has 3 questions. And the first one is, which retro computer / console brought new back in the day do you regret not keeping? Well, I have gotten most of the consoles back that I originally had throughout my gaming life. The one I still don't have that I do regret getting rid of is my 3DO, which hopefully I will get somewhere down the road. But I did regret getting rid of all my old systems when they were new, but that was one I don't have that I used to have in my collection. Second one is, which game do you see or play that results in you actually buying that computer or console? What game did you see or play? This is funny because I can actually go back to the Xbox 360. I bought that console just to play the original Gears of War because I thought the game looked so cool. I wanted a Super Nintendo, which I didn't buy, but I got it for Super Mario World. I bought a Genesis for Sonic the Hedgehog because at that time, in the 90s, maybe it was just getting older, being in the early 20s, whatever. Maybe that was it, but basically, I just kind of was done with the Mario thing, and I wanted, like, the 90s attitude in a game, and when I saw Sonic with the attitude and the speed, I was like, I have to play that game, and I bought that console just to play that game. I bought the N64 after I saw, obviously Super Mario on the N64. That game blew me away. I mean, a 3D Mario game. And it was just fun sliding down the hill on your belly and silly stuff like that. I mean, that game was so amazing. That's why I bought that console. A lot of times I bought a console based on seeing one game. The 3DO was just because of Shockwave. I loved this at the time, like I loved Wing Commander and stuff. So that whole space, which was actually land battle and like FMV video, just looked kind of cool to me in the storytelling. So that's why. But we have a third question. If you could turn back the clock and make any now obsolete, defunct computer become successful, which computer system would now be on your desk? And this is interesting because I'm going to go back to the very first computer I ever had. It was the IBM PC Junior. And despite the fact that system wasn't overwhelmingly successful, I had a lot of fun with that system back in the day. It's the first computer that ever had King's Quest 1. That's what originally came out for, and I remember buying that game and playing that game till I beat it, just like I did Black Cauldron, Disney's Black Cauldron game that was made by SeeJayAre, and clearly you could tell King's Quest was the inspiration for that game. And so for me, it has to be the IBM PC Junior. Granted, maybe not the most sought after computer by people now, but it was a computer the first computer I ever had, and would love to come back for that reason. So guys, like always, thanks for watching this YouTube game community video, and I will see you guys for another community video next week. Like always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later.